Okay, some of this advice is very misleading for people. I hardly ever take my phone. Okay, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but Steve, thank you very much for the comment. I'm not really giving advice, so I would tend to disagree with you there. I'm giving more or less like red flags to look for. And I always say in my videos, if I didn't say in this one as well, people are not mathematical equations. This will not apply to everybody. And there are people who keep their phone on silent who are faithful. There's no doubt about that. However, the majority is not. And what you really need to look for, and I failed to mention this in the video, and I do apologize, is baseline behavior. Now, if you have a guy like Steve, who has always kept his phone on silent and always behaves the same way with his phone, far less likely that you have something to be concerned about a person like him. But now, for instance, if Steve never kept his phone, I don't want to use Steve as an example, but let's just say someone else. If you've never kept your phone on silent and your phone was never face down and your phone was never password protected, and now all of a sudden you see these things start to creep in with some sort of BS excuse, oh, well, this or that or whatever, more than likely you have something to be concerned with. So in an effort to kind of like clarify the things that I speak about, it always goes by baseline and what person's like, what they were before and what they are now. For instance, have they started to lose weight? Different things. Are they starting to change themselves in such a way? These, sometimes, in most cases, these are things you need to be aware of. So again, thank you very much, Steve, for the comment. And please try to take everything I say with a grain of salt. As I said, people are not mathematical equations, and you must first look at their baseline behavior, and then you can go from there and make a determination.